And then the rings, yours truly, streetwear. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, and Pancanessa earrings.
You see the
shout out to
shades?
them. Oh, these?
Don't worry about it.
Meet Oyinda, or as she likes to be known,
I'm Oyinda. I'm Nigerian, but I grew up in London.
Oyinda, pictured here being a muse for a popular social media content creator, is the daughter of Nigeria's president, Bola Tinubu. Now, why is that important and who cares about who her daddy is? She's just a human living her life and she can't control who her parents are, so what's the story here? But before I answer that, here's a story about 6 members of a Nigerian fraud syndicate, whom the FBI has spent the best part of a decade tracking, extraditing, and putting behind bars. And let me tell you, working across multiple jurisdictions on different continents to arrest, extradite, prosecute, and jail these people for carrying out business email compromise and romance scams between 2015 and 2016 was a lot of work. These guys apparently extracted over $6 million from the American victims. And it took 9 years, but the FBI put all of them away, which is fantastic. But here's the problem. So, Oyinda's full name is Habibat Oyinda Mola Tinubu. And like many other politically exposed people, she once wanted to buy some property in the US, but she didn't want it appearing under her name. So she created an LLC and got it to do the transaction back in 2013. The company is called WWOMD LLC, and here you can see that it purchased a condo at 255 Hudson Street in Tribeca, New York, for the modest sum of $2.4 million cash. No credit facility memo. Bear in mind that at the time this transaction was recorded in 2013, Oyinda was an unemployed 22-year-old with no recognized source of income, let alone $2.5 million of straight cash. So where did the money come from? Well, it's hard to say, but even a day one intern at the KYC AML compliance department at any bank in the United States would know that when the unemployed 22-year-old offspring of a guy who at the time had just spent 8 corruption scandal-ridden years as governor of Nigeria's wealthiest state shows up trying to buy a luxury condo in New York City for $2.4 million cash. This should set off every alarm in the building. Apparently it didn't. The empire's law enforcement authorities, who have the capacity to track Nigerian cyber criminals to their hideouts in Lagos and have them extradited to the US, did not see anything wrong with this picture. Apparently, if you're suspected of being a Nigerian criminal who stole millions of dollars from the empire's citizens, you get free US government bangles. However, if you're suspected of being a Nigerian criminal who stole millions of dollars from your own people, come on in. You're welcome. And in case you think this was just an oversight, consider this. Oyinda's older brother and self-styled first son of Nigeria, Sheyi Tinubu, is known to have spent $10.8 million on a mansion at Grove End in Westminster, central London. A mansion which at the time was the subject of a vast state corruption probe involving an associate of Nigeria's former oil minister. Somehow, also without a particularly recognized source of income, Nigeria's first son made this purchase right in the empire's European capital city. You see, nothing illustrates the empire's hypocrisy better than this. It regularly decries corruption in the global south, framing it as some sort of moral failing on the part of people who live in the global south. Meanwhile, in reality, it not only enables it, but it actively hosts and celebrates the very corruption that it pontificates about. Aided, of course, by its handpicked, compromised puppet elite within the global south, who don't mind turning their resource-rich, high-potential countries into $800 per capita GDP hellholes for the empire's benefit. The empire gets its imperial tribute paid from the blood and broken dreams of its subjects in darkest Africa. And Oyinda,
I'm Oyinda,
gets to grow up in London and talk like Peppa Pig. Everybody goes home happy.
$2 million with the year Oyinda Habibat Tinubu bought a house in America, according to David Hundeyin investigation. Bought a house in America, $2 million. Yeah? You shall see, because you not get where they work, not get anything where they do. You go open company account and LSC, everything. They fund out, they buy the house for America. Then most of them go see their social media. Yeah, they see they support this same government. Now, Tinubu daughter, according to David Hundeyin, now do the investigation. So everything they online. That is why I like them for the West. Everything they online. They're not they hide anything. If you like buy house today for America, your name, everything, document, they don't put online. Once you go down, you see them. They don't they hide anything. Habibat Tinubu bought a house worth $2 million. If you like the Allah, they see the Allah side, Baba, the Allah, Baba, or your Monday we shall stand. My brother, you may be seeing me did I say. You never get bicycle for your name. Bicycle, when they write your name, put. See the girl of how many years. That time you buy their house now. So almost how many years? They thought say be 22 years. That time be 23 years. Now you buy that house worth $2 million. See, according to David Hundeyin again, say this first son again. I say buy house for UK $10 million and £10 million. Now there they see they allow try do. My brother, they don't mortgage our future finish. They don't scatter all our inventories. So we not get anything again. Oh. You see, they don't secure their children future finish. Even when they die, the children will continue. You understand? Go continue for the whether not the still limit they continue. They don't finish Nigeria. Oh, Tinubu finish Nigeria, sha. But they refuse to arrest all those guys. Maybe say all those guys. They say email scam or all those kind of thing for America. But the empire, according to I like when they say the empire not fit see this one go investigate. But they feel they work with America, they arrest Nigeria, they go America. But Nigerians, the individual may steal Nigeria money, go America invest, they will receive the money. Who is not fooling you? Nigeria is gone. Hey, $2 million. You know how much be $2 million? Oh, Nigeria is gone.